This little town, nestled in rural Indiana,
Look at all this.
is named after the man in the big red suit.
It is the only Santa Claus post office in the United States.
And that's not by accident.
Well, Santa needs a lot of help because Santa is busy making toys, busy getting ready for the big trip, getting the sleigh ready, and the elves are working very hard. So we have to ask for help for Santa to answer all these letters. Checking them twice?
He gets thousands of letters every year from kids all over the world.
So look no further.
Some head off to the North Pole.
Have you gotten your COVID shot?
Others end up here, where Chief Elf Mrs. Cook makes sure every child gets an answer.
It's been a hard year for me. She's 3 years old. I grew up with Santa Claus.
Her father found his calling early as one of Santa's helpers.
And by the way, the beginning of my father being Santa Claus happened when he was 19 years old on the USS New York in Brooklyn Navy Yard as a young sailor. And he said, and these are his words, "Dear God, if I live through this war, this is what I will do. I will make children happy by being Santa Claus," and he was.
For 54 years, he carried out that work in Santa Claus, Indiana.
I found those letters that my father had answered in the 30s, and of course children were asking for underwear and socks and mittens. Now Xboxes and computers and switches, and sometimes I don't even know what they're talking about.
Oh, we want some poppets.
Mrs. Cook is an expert when it comes to the letters written in English.
I have not really been good this year.
But when she gets letters in other languages, that's when more of Santa's helpers step in.
Ich weiß, dass du im Moment sehr viel zu tun hast, aber trotzdem hoffe ich.
Anya is from Switzerland,
Dies wünsche ich auch dir.
reading a letter from a little girl in Germany worried about the pandemic.
She hopes that all the people will learn to live with COVID the next year.
It's some of the same things kids in America are writing about.
One child said, "Please wear gloves when you get my letter out of the envelope."
Though they may be thousands of miles away from
Ich
home,
heiße Elias.
these foreign exchange helpers are closer to these kids than they realize.
Is it from your same town?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
But it's so cool, like, to see that it's from all over the world and like that we have something like similar, like in common.
Santa is real. Santa is just so special and so magical and so much beyond what our world is.
I think it's cool that they know Santa Claus here and like ride all the way to the US.
Santa Claus is what's wonderful. A caring, loving, giving, selfless human being that makes people happy, that sacrifices on that sleigh by going all over the world to make everybody happy, not picking and choosing, everybody.
These letters are far beyond a piece of paper.
Okay?
They offer magic, spirit, and a reminder that every child, no matter where they are, is being heard and is loved by Santa.
You know, I always say we should keep the spirit all year. What a wonderful world it would be.
In Santa Claus, Indiana,
I love you, Santa.
I'm Jessie Cohen reporting.